Yesterday, Lionel Messi got bored and decided to mess with all of us. There ain't no way this dude doesn't play the World Cup. In today's news, we cover all the results from yesterday's matches, speak on everyone's favorite Techerman leaving the Premier League, and look at why the biggest match next year might not be the World Cup final and instead happened in March, if Lionel Messi's telling the truth. Anyways, he wasn't the only one crying yesterday. Daniel Levy got pushed out of Tottenham, and note everyone apart from Tottenham fans to tear. Being real though, had joined back in like 2000, and at that time, the revenue of the club was just around 48 million, whereas in 20,124, it was naving like 528 million. Now some of that has to do obviously with the overall growth of the Premier League during that time, but he should be proud of himself even if Tottenham fans are celebrating his departure. If he didn't realize though, he wasn't the only one to go, as you know, an Absegue left, but Al Sadir, chief of football, and their executive director. They got a whole new structure coming in, so it will be interesting to see how that changes at club. Enough about club football though. We got headers yesterday being scored from outside the box and about goals. It all started with Norway, a 1-0 win against Finland in a friendly, and then my favorite country, Turkey. Yay. They held on 3-2 against Georgia, despite Yeles getting aired card just 4 minutes after coming onto the pitch. Things didn't really start to get real though until later on in the day when 24-year-old Middlesbrough David Strelic absolutely took Rudiger's soul like he doesn't play for Real Madrid. Bro said, "Let me cook," and then put it top bins. To him Germany, their third loss in a row. After the game, Nagelsmann didn't even take no accountability. He went straight for his players, saying next time, and he ain't going to care about quality. He's going to take players that fight for the country in Africa. Kai Kamar's header was absolutely wild from outside the box. How do you even score from here, bro? Matty Cash's goal for Poland was also top tier. It leveled up the match, and now the group is looking like a fisk. Netherlands have a match in hand, so they do go first. But if they had won it, let's be honest, it would have been wraps for this group, almost. Now, I know Barcelona fans started sweating a bit when Lamin was taken. A fan started holding his back. They ended up winning 3-0 after goals from the GOAT McCool, Mourinho, Arabal, and Cucurella. But De Laurentiis after the match said no one was injured. So Layman is fine. As long as is healthy for March though, we're good because the scriptwriters look tobe, putting something generational. Before we speak about Thofta, after it came out that Lucas Paqueta is thinking about hitting the English FA with the Uno reverse card, potentially suing them after his £80 million move to Manchester City back in the day fell through as a result of the batting allegations that were just dropped. He scored in Brazil's match last night. Esteva though was Theon. Everyone was talking about Hayapond, the scoring, and got his first ever goal for the senior side. Qualifying standings now look like this. Colombia have officially qualified while Venezuela still sit in 7th after finding out why Lionel Messi is just straight up messing with us. Before the match, he was hanging out with his family. He was crying. It looked like it does kind of make sense. It's potentially his last ever game for Argentina in Themotherland. But I'm just saying, bro, how are you going to be top score off Conemo qualifiers and then say, yeah, I didn't know if I could do this anymore. I'm getting too old. He said, same as I said before about the World Cup, that I didn't think I'll play another because of my age. The most logical thing is that I wouldn't make it. I ain't buying that, bro. Leo is just a humble guy getting ready to put everyone in their place. One last time, if it is true Thao and Messi doesn't make it to the World Cup, he better announce his retirement right before the FINIMA in March. And give us absolute cinema. But he's playing the World Cup.